Welcome to Bad Ranch Automotive. All right, so here we are with our Nissan Pathfinder project. This is an 06, so I think this goes almost all the way up to 2024, so it goes for quite a while. If you guys are doing a wheel bearing, make sure you guys get the proper torque spec. We're going to cover that in the video. I'm also going to show you guys how to double check everything and things not to forget. Let's go ahead and get underneath. All right, so here we are with our wheel bearing. Make sure you guys torque these down. You'll find these torque specs online. This castle nut is the most important. This thing needs to be torqued down to 101 foot-pounds. Very specific, and that's because it adds preload tension to the bearing that keeps that bearing in good shape. If you over-torque it, you'll squish it too much and damage the bearing. If you don't get the right torque and it's too loose, it'll actually slowly start pulling itself apart. Make sure you guys track your wire and get it put in where it belongs. And make sure you get it plugged in. Also, don't forget your cotter pins that hold this one and this one. You will have to pull this if you are going to need to get at the back side of these for any reason. Sometimes these are very difficult to get out, so you wind up pulling this out, the sway bar out. You wind up loosening up your strut and pulling this so you can fold this down and get access to these 4 bolts. Sometimes that happens. It's just the process. Just know that that's what you've got to do with that. Also, you will have to pull your brakes off. So make sure you remove the caliper bracket and the caliper and hang the caliper so that the brake line does not have pressure on it. We don't want any pressure on that brake line. Again, like I said in other videos, if you guys tear that brake line, you possibly will be doing the brake line and the caliper. So sometimes you can get lucky and just do the line, but most of the time you wind up doing the whole setup. That being said, once you've got all that done, you want to double check all your bolts, make sure everything is tight, make sure everything is right back where it belongs, and then you can go about putting in your splash shield after you've reinstalled your caliper, rotor, and pads. As you guys can see, I got my pads there, rotor there, so I'm ready to go ahead and jump onto that part of it. Just remember, whenever you guys are looking for torque specs, make sure you type it into your search engine, look up based on what the part is. So when I did this one, I did 2006 Nissan Pathfinder axle nut torque, and it populated the information right away. I don't take just the first thing that comes up. I usually check a couple of the sites that are listed. The top probably 5 is where I look. And as long as all top 5 say the same thing, then that's what you can go off of. But make sure you get that torque spec. Make sure you get that axle nut right, because that one is the most delicate and the most specific. If it's not done right, that's when the bearings prematurely fail, and oftentimes if they're not installed correctly, the parts store won't warranty the bearing either. So make sure you guys get that information and you do that part right. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in to this Nissan Pathfinder project. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you get notified when I drop new videos, and I'll see you on the next one.